Hello everybody, I'm Soben Ung. Today I have a guest of 18 Middlesex District candidate, so state representative, Dominik Lay is with me. We will be talking about his candidacy for the election this coming fall, primary coming up on September 6, 2022. Dominik,
Hello.
welcome to the program.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Thank you for being here.
Actually, since this is Khmer Post, I would expect some of the audiences would be Khmer speaking. Therefore, if you don't mind, I'm gonna greet in Khmer in a couple seconds, and then we can go back to interview. Would that be okay?
We can do simultaneously Khmer and English. This is Khmer American TV.
All right. Thank you.
Feel free.
So, ស្វាគមន៍ព្រះអង្គ and សូមជម្រាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់នៅដែលកំពុងតែមើលវីដេអូនេះបាទដូច្នេះខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណហើយសូមអរគុណសុបិនដែលផ្ដល់ពេលវេលានេះមកទៅចែកលេងជាមួយខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណ Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. Thank you.
We talked about his career, why he has interest in politics, and what he hopes to bring to the district, and how he got involved in the politics in the first place, serving as a school committee 3 terms.
I never thought that I am a politician. I don't think that my career is in politics. I went to school in technical field. I work in a technical field. However, my heart is about helping the community. I talk to friends after work and talk about what is needed to be done in order to make the community better, who should be doing it, and eventually it comes down to instead of pointing left and right, it's you. You have to be the one doing it, and why not me? And that's how I got started and ended up putting my name as a school committee candidate. And after two attempts, I got elected to a school committee.
And so, now this is your 3rd term serving as school committee.
And now I am on my 3rd term serving on the school committee. Yes.
And what makes you interested in running for the 18 Middlesex District as a state representative?
Sure. It is a call that I feel that the people need to have a candidate like me to represent. Why? Serving 3 terms on the local school committee, I learn a lot in terms of local politics. You cannot just read about it and watch it and then you understand it. Being there, where the action is and go through it, and that's how you learn and how you get better. And at the same time, I also work for Senator Kennedy as constituent services coordinator for many years since Senator Kennedy got elected as a state senator. I worked with him. I learned a great deal from the state level. Each time I go to the state house and where the action is, I walk into the state house. It's so grand. I like it, and I feel that this is something that is wonderful. And I feel that by combining the 2 experiences together, the local politics and the knowledge of the state house, I feel that I am the right candidate that I could serve the people in 18 district.
So my next question for you is, the 18 Middlesex District has 42,000 of residents that include Highlands and Acres in law. This is one of the 3 state representative district in law, that the only one that only focus in law, because the other 2 has part of Chelmsford and the other surrounding town. So really this is a seat that have almost half of the population of law, and within that half population of law, 1/3 is Cambodian descent. What is your hope and aspiration running for this district bring to the city?
Thank you, Soben. It is an interesting observation about your data. Even though I am a Cambodian descendant, I was born in Cambodia. I grew up in Cambodia. I understand Cambodian culture really well, and as a candidate representing the 18 Middlesex District, I represent everybody, the whole population in the 18 Middlesex. So my intention is to make the whole district better, and also to serve everybody in the district, not just Cambodian, not just minority, not just Caucasian or black or Hispanic, everybody. I will treat everybody the same, and I will respect everybody the same way. And I hope that the people would see the positive impact that I have done as a school committee. I have been elected 3 times, and I believe that I have done a good job and have positive impact on the school committee and on the community. And I hope that people see that, and that people would give me the opportunity to expand my service to the state level by voting for me again on September 6th. And I want to take this opportunity to ask everybody to please give me a vote on September 6th.
So as we know, as you know, homeland politics has been always a hot button issue in law and seem to either unite or divide the community. How do you feel about the current political situation, Cambodian politics back in homeland, and how it's impact Cambodian citizen-in-law? Yeah.
Yes, Cambodian politics. The hardship on Cambodian politics in Cambodia is what made Cambodians become a refugee and came to America and everywhere else in the world. Personally, I do not want to have the Cambodian people living in the difficult condition as they live right now. But it is like you said, it is international politics. I would support any way to have the people living in such a oppression regime to feel free. However, I also understand my place, and what I can do as a state rep here is that I would want to serve the people here in the 18th district, and by doing that, I only concentrate on helping the people in the 18th Middlesex district.
Does that mean you will be like State Rep Radimam, who never hear the citizens' outcry toward the injustice in Cambodia and never respond their phone call?
To the contrary, it is no. The current state representative, even though he say that he does not do international politics, but he is actually the one who started aligning himself with the controversial Cambodian politics. So no, what he says is different from what he does, and for me, I would do different. I would not want to align myself with the Cambodian politics in Cambodia.
Does that mean you will not?
And I will listen. I will listen to the cry, and I will support democracy. I will support people to have a better life.
Recently, you testified on a bill at the State House, Cambodia Democracy Act.
That's 2406, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
I was impressed by that testimony that you
Thank you.
did. Because our audience may not know your position on this. Why don't you explain how did you come to United States in the first place?
Sure. Like I spoke earlier, the the hardship that happened in Cambodia is what brought us to become refugee and came and left Cambodia and now become refugee and living in the United States. And I did come as a small boy, go through Kavidang camp, living in Kavidang camp, Chonburi, Philippines, and then came to the United States. I went to middle school. I went to high school. I graduated from high school. I went to college.
Where did you do your K-12 education?
I graduated from Brookline High. I did started from Boston, in Boston Public School, but I ended up graduating from Brookline High and then went on to the University of Vermont. I got a degree in mathematics, came back to Boston, worked in technical field, but even though I was working there, but I kept on thinking about, like I said, I come here and talk about with friends about the community, what is needed to be done, what we think should have been done. Back then, I joined board of directors for Cambodian community of Massachusetts. That was the first Cambodian community of Massachusetts was the first Cambodian community that started before CMAA, and it was in Boston. I became a treasurer and had an opportunity to serve and as a volunteer, and I learned a lot. I met a lot of Khmer members who are smart, Khmer members who donated their effort and their time, and never wanted to get anything back from that position, and they purely wanted to help. And I really appreciate meeting those people and work with those people. That's before me coming to Lowell and run for school committee.
Our interview is coming to the end. What you hope to accomplish if elected as state rep?
Yes. 18 Middlesex has been a forgotten town, has been a forgotten district for many years. People don't pay attention too much in the 18 Middlesex district. When they talk about economic development, it never involves the 18 Middlesex district. The people in the Middlesex, in the 18 Middlesex, tend to be hopeless about thinking that their representative have not been there to help them, and that is something that I want to change. I want to make 18 Middlesex district a district that people would pay attention to. Small businesses, economic development need to happen in the 18 Middlesex district. The people in the 18 Middlesex district are unique. We as a citizen living in the whole district are made up of different cultures. I feel that one thing that I want to have is to fight. I will fight for having a center where culture and job training would be available in the district to help the people when they need. But of course, I also care about many other problems in the just like everybody else. Everybody is worried about their economics well-being. Inflation is something that's on their mind. What they have at the end of the month to pay the bills is important for them. I will keep my eyes on it, help them in the way I can. So all the the problem with homelessness, mental illness problems, those are the things that I will support, the policy I will support. And since I've been working as a school committee, there are some issues that involved with funding and issues with budget, school budget versus the city budget, they are very controversial, and it takes some knowledge, it takes some effort to make the change, to make it better. And that is something that I will definitely want to fight for and make it better, so that the city council on the city side and the school committee on the school side have less problems fighting for the money to serve the kids.
All right, Dominik, thank you for being with us today, and we truly wish you good luck.
Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate your time.